All right. Đến giờ bắt đầu rồi. It's 4 p.m. So I think it's time to start. Okay, that should start. All right. Ngọc, right? Bảo Ngọc, right? Can you turn on your camera and your microphone so we can begin today?
Well, no thanks. But my mic is still working.
Why can't you turn on your camera?
I trust no one. Also, I kind of feel like all of the people are older than me except me, so I kind of feel weird out.
That makes sense. So, if you turn on your camera, it'd be much better when we communicate with each other.
Why?
That's what I. But if you don't feel like it, then sure. But still, I would highly encourage that, so I can know that you are working. After all, it's really hard to teach someone online when you don't really see them. It's like you're talking to a brick wall. It's like that.
Trust me, I'm all ears. I can hear everything.
Right. I will trust you about that. So, Ngọc, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you have homework since last lesson?
Well, I mean, sometimes I did receive homework, but most of the time I don't.
So none for last week, I see. All right, I got that information. Okay, so if I'm correct, today we're gonna talk about a brand new topic. It's called the Great Fire. Then, well, let's just take a short look at it. Okay, I'm not sure where the other students are. Maybe they're busy. Maybe they are doing something.
Oh no,
sure,
sometimes
we're still gonna start.
Sometimes they arrive late, so in the middle of teaching they can come.
Got it. Right. Let me just make sure everything is right, nice and dandy, and start. Okay. Let's hold tab for us to study. All right. Now then, share the screen and look at what we're going to learn today, which is going to be this. Hi everyone. No, not this one. Not this one. Okay. Right. So, can you guys see the screen?
Yeah.
All right. All right. So I like to everyone to take a look at this at the reading exercise on the right side of the screen. Okay. And take a look at the photos. And the first, I'd like to ask you guys about the first question, which is going to be, what do you know about London today? Yes. So that's the London in Britain. Okay. I have to specify that because apparently around the world there are many places called London as well. But the London that we're going to talk about today is going to be London in the UK, in Britain. So you can take a look at the pictures as help, and you can also use everything that you know to talk about London. Yeah. So let's start. Okay, can you tell me, what do you know about London these days? Bảo Ngọc, can you tell me, do you know anything about London these days?
No.
No, you haven't seen anything about it? And how about the others? Can I ask for Mr. Sun? Can you tell me anything about London?
Yeah.
Anything that you know?
Yeah, I know a little bit in that. London located in Europe.
Okay, Europe.
Yeah, Europe. The London has too many places, too many beautiful places. For example, and
Okay, places like the Big Ben. Okay. Oh, a whole lot, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, how about the other people? Don't worry, there's a lot of people in the class. Maybe some of you might know it. Let's ask for Mr. Zahui, if you don't mind. Can you share with us a few things that you know about London today?
London? I just joined, so I don't know what our class, you know.
Today we're going to talk about the city of London, basically. So, you have anything that you know about it? Share with us. We haven't studied anything. We're just sharing information.
Share a story.
Yes.
I don't know anything about London, you know. So I do this and now. You say you hate it.
That's okay.
I know people. Yeah.
I think that it's probably better if we can start the lesson by giving everyone some time to research themselves. Okay. So I'm going to give you guys about 5 minutes. Okay. You can go online. You can use Google to search any information or anything you like about London. Maybe where the city is located at, and what does it look like, and what kind of people are out there. There's plenty of things you guys can do. All right. So everyone, I'm going to give you about 5 minutes to search about London. Okay. You can also use ChatGPT to ask a few questions about it that you need. Though I would still highly suggest that you guys use highly ask you guys to just search it yourself using Google. Okay, everyone, 5 minutes to search about the 5 minutes to search about the London. Okay, 5 minutes to search about London. Yeah, I think it's better for you guys to just search it, and you guys can have a better understanding. And then when we go back here, we can talk all about London together. Okay, hurry everyone. We only have 2 minutes left to research about London. So please take a quick look at it. And once you are done, I would like to invite some of you to share with me the things that you know about London. All right, so I think enough time has passed. Now, I would like to invite some of you guys to come back and share with me what you know about London. Okay, so let's start with Mr. Sun. Okay, so Mr. Sun, are you there? Can you turn on your camera, turn on your microphone, and speak with us?
Yeah.
Right. So can you tell me what you have found about London?
Yeah. So I describe about a little bit about the London. London is the capital city of UK and one of the most famous city in the world.
Yes.
It is located in southeastern England and lie along the river Thames. With a population of over 9 million people. Yeah. London is known for its rich history, iconic landmarks, and cultural attraction. Some of the most famous sites include the Tower of London, Big Ben, Buckingham Palace, and the London Eyes. Yeah. The city is also home to world-class museums such as the British Museum, the National Gallery, and the Natural History Museum. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Yes.
Yeah,
That's a lot of good information. All right.
Yeah,
Thank you,
yeah.
Mr. Sun.
Yeah.
Now I'd like to hear someone else tell everyone. Maybe Hương, right? So Hương, can you turn on your camera and microphone and talk to the rest of us, please? I'd like to hear what information you have found out about London. So Hương, are you there?
Sorry, but I think I hasn't prepared carefully, so that can you pick any others to speak before me?
Fine, I'm only going to allow this once, okay? But after the next person, you're going to have to answer, okay?
Okay.
It's, I think 5 minutes have been a lot of time for everyone to research. So you have to be quite attentive in this class, okay? If you want to keep up. So let's ask for Ngọc then. Ngọc. So what have you found out about London after researching about it?
Well, they have the oldest subway in the world and was opened in 1863 for locomotive trains. And in 1890, it became the world's first metro system when electric trains began operating in other countries. It is also a place where Beatles used to live.
And the city where the Beatles used to live?
Yeah, at 57 Green Street near Hyde Park, where they lived in the autumn of 1963.
Cool. So is that everything you wanted to share with us?
Well, they have the tallest wheel in Europe, I guess.
I guess they do have that too, yeah.
That's all.
Okay. Thank you. Now, next person is going to be Mr. Hui, right? Can you tell us the things that you have learned about London through your own research?
When you say London, so I just, and I remember about the event. When I watched some YouTube video, it's called The Christmas of London. It happened on 1952. This event is caused by the deadly environment, air pollution. Yes, because in that it happened from December 5 to December 9. in that time it's winter, right? Winter is very cold. People want to something to heat, so they use what you call as you know, hand coat from their home. They burn a lot. When they burn, that to feel warm, and the air turn to like how is it called, sumu.
Okay.
You know, every city burn the coat of their home, so every city turn to yellow. Toxic force. Every city turn to toxic force. Everyone. When that happen, the environment in the city, they can't see anything. They don't see anything at all. Everyone caught and feel headache because of the air pollution. And when that even happen, at least, and I remember about 4,000 people died during that event, mainly because from lung problem and heart problem. So yeah, and when that happened, the government changed the law. They there was still that you would use the code to eat you warm anymore. So yeah, that my result. That my result about that event.
Quite a specific events and a tragedy of that.
Yeah, it's very tragedy.
See that you got quite a particular taste for those kinds of things. Very interesting. Yeah. It's definitely nice to know a very certain aspect of like that. Usually you don't see people talking about it. So thank you, Hui. That's quite an interesting talk. Right, and now last person, Hương. So can you tell me, what do you know about London after researching?
After the time I research, as far as I know, London is the capital cities of the United Kingdom and England, located in the southeast England on the River Thames. It has a population of over 9 million people, making it the largest city in the UK. London has a long and rich history dating back to many Roman times when it was called Londinium. Over the centuries, it has developed into a major global center for finance, politics, and culture. The city is the home of many famous landmarks and structures, like such as Big Ben, the House of Parliament, Buckingham Palace, the Tower of London, the London Eye, and St. Paul's Cathedral. It also features beautiful parks such as Hyde Park and Regent's Park. The transport system is well developed, with the London Underground, often called the Tube, iconic red double-decker buses, and several international airports like Heathrow and Gatwick. London is known for its incredible diversity, with more than 300 languages spoken and communities from all over the world. These multicultural atmospheres make London a vibrant and exciting place to live or visit. That's all.
All right. Thank you, Hương. That's quite a detailed rundown on the basic thing about the city of London. Okay, good research. I guess when I gave you that time, it was well worth it. All right, so thank you everyone for your sharing. Now, I've also got a few things about London I want to share myself. Like, I've never been to London before, but it's definitely one of the cities that I want to visit. And it does have a lot of interesting facts to talk about when it comes to its culture. Like, for example, if I remember correctly, the British government has actually employed cats since the 16th century. Like, even cats there have a job. Yes, they're like, I think the official title for it, it's called a mouser. Yeah, the official title is called a mouser. Basically, if I recall correctly, it's someone who hunts mouses. Yeah, it's quite a fun. And you can definitely find it, find information online. There's, if I remember, there's a cat that's been paid like £100 every year, and I think his name was Larry. He even outlasted like 4 prime ministers, which is, gotta say, quite an impressive feat, because not a lot of people run that long in the office. And another thing is that, well, another thing is that London is full of subways. Like, yeah, it's full of subways. Actually around, no, I'd say about 40 to 45% of the travel system of London is underground that you can't see. You can go there and visit there using like subways, and it's quite populous as well. There's also weird things like London is technically considered to be a forest because the city has 8 million trees, which is probably like one of the world's largest urban forests. So yeah, a green city as well. I wish that Vietnam also has that kind of, so it has a lot of trees like that as well. It's pretty nice. And the taxi service, oh boy, London is definitely well known for its taxi services, since a lot of cab drivers, they practically memorize every street by heart. If you ask like an Uber driver in Vietnam or maybe a B driver, they probably have a hard time finding certain places because they're busy looking at their phones, searching for the destination. People in London are just built different, I suppose. But yeah, that's all that I have to say about London. I definitely wish I can visit there, give some of the local cuisine a try, but let's just hope that day comes. But now, everyone, thank you. After we're done sharing our stories, I'd like you guys to take a look at the reading on the right side of the screen, which is the Great Fire. Now, I'm going to ask for 4 people, and luckily, there are exactly 4 people in our class. And I'd like you to take your turn to read each of the paragraphs, okay? We will start with Mr. Sun. So, Sun, can you read paragraph number 1 for me, please?
Yes, I can. Number 1. Saturday, 1st September, or 1366 was a normal day in London. The city was smaller than it is today, but the little shops were busy and there were lots of people in the streets.
Okay, Sơn, cái này thì nó sẽ nói về cái cách đọc của mình thôi. Mà khi mình đọc ấy, hãy cố đọc nó cách nó thế tức là với cái tốc độ đọc em nó hơi tự nhiên một chút nhé. Nó còn hơi kiểu cái tông giọng nó hơi all over the place. It's a little bit unnatural, you know. You can practice the pacing a bit, maybe a little bit faster at a few parts. It's slower when it's needed. It's a bit unnatural. Okay.
Yeah, I know. I will try more. Yeah.
Okay. Good. Next person, please. I'm gonna ask for BAO NGOC. Can you read number 2 for me, please? It's quite big, so I hope that you can do this job for me.
Just
I'm
after.
counting on you, okay?
Okay. Just after midnight that night, something happened in the bread shop in Pudding Lane to change everything. A small fire started in the building. Most people lived in a small house in those days. These houses were very close to each other. The floors at the bottom of the houses were made of stone, but the rest of the house were made of wood. The fire moved first to the houses and shops on each side of the bread shop. Jumping from roof to roof, the building started to burn, and the fire traveled quickly from house to house, from shop to shop, and from street to street. The fire moved very fast through the building, then burned for 3 days, from Sunday 2nd until Wednesday 5th September.
Okay. Thank you very much, Ngọc. That's excellent. Next person that I would like to ask is Mr. Zahui. Can you read number 3 for me?
After the fire, the building made of wood were not there anymore, but many jokes in the famous castle, the Tower of London, were still there because they were made of stone.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Zahui. Though you can't work on your pronunciation on some words, okay? You're a bit lacking on the, let's say, I can't remember exactly, but you were lacking a little bit a few sounds. Can you read the first 3 letters for the first 3 words for me at paragraph number 3 again?
After the fire, the building made of wood. Okay.
The thing goes like after, okay? You're using the sound. So you're using more like a ch sound instead. So it's like after the fire, the buildings made of wood were not there anymore. So those are the sounds that you need to practice with, right? Not only pronunciation, but you got the pacing, all right, which is pretty good. And last person, Mrs. Hương, can you read the last paragraph for me, please?
Okay. So do the people of London decided to make new buildings of stone? You can still see many of those stone buildings from after the fire in London today. One of the most famous is the church. It's called Estipole Cathedral.
Right. So let's talk about the last one. Okay, the last part. So the ST part, it's actually short for saint. So yeah, St. Paul's Cathedral, actually. Let's just write down in the chat box for you guys. Okay, it's not ST, but it's shortened for saint. In Vietnam, I don't think we have those, but if I have to translate it, the word would be the word từ thánh. It's in some European culture, yeah. So if we read it, it's going to be St. Paul's Cathedral, okay? So everyone, I would like you to practice reading this after me, okay? St. Paul's Cathedral. Okay, everyone, read after me. St. Paul's Cathedral.
St. Paul Cathedral.
Okay, everyone, please turn on your microphone and read after me, okay? It's going to be St. Paul's Cathedral.
St. Paul Cathedral.
Okay,
St.
good.
Paul Cathedral.
St.
Everyone, read up.
Cathedral.
St. Paul Cathedral.
Làm tiếp nha. Three syllables, and the stress is on number 2. It's going to be cathedral, okay? It goes up at the word the. So everyone, all together, đồng thanh nhé. Read after me. St. Paul's Cathedral.
St. Paul's Cathedral.
St. Paul's Cathedral.
Okay, Ngọc and Hương, please be a bit faster, okay? You can see that Mr. Sun and Mr. Lee can read it together, which is really nice. So show me some teamwork, okay? St. Paul's Cathedral.
Saint Paul Cathedral.
Saint Paul Cathedral.
Okay, much better, much better. Okay, please practice this at home as well. It's a little bit tricky to get down. Now then, we're gonna do a quick thing, and we're gonna try to match these paragraphs with the pictures, okay? So let's start with Mrs. Hương. So paragraph number 1. What would you match paragraph number 1 with? We're going to do some matching. So, Mrs. Hương, can you tell me what would you match number 1 with? Which picture will you choose?
Is A. A.
Picture A. You sure? It's a little bit too modern, don't you think?
C.
Sure, that could be it. That could be it. I'd like to ask for a different opinion, maybe from Mr. Sun. So number 1, which one do you choose?
Number 1.
Which picture would you choose?
People street. I think the picture picture D.
Picture B, right? And that would be correct.
Yeah.
Yes. That's the old London that you see right there. Pretty nice. So if I had to talk anything about old London, I'd say it's a very weird time. Like a lot of things you see like to be normal, it's quite different back in old London. Like, has anybody here tried a dish called lobster? Has anyone tried lobster before?
Yeah.
Gọi là tôm hùm ấy. Has
Yeah.
anyone tried lobster before?
No.
Yeah.
Well, I see God has tried it. Nice. So if you know anything about it, you would know that it's quite an expensive dish. Like it's probably like top of the line. So back in the day, a lot of people in London, they don't exactly know how to prepare this dish. And so lobsters were pretty much everywhere. Like they would probably feed it to prisoners because it tastes very bad. Well, it tasted very bad because nobody knew how to prepare it. And once some people know that, oh, hey, you could just put some butter on it and it tastes wonderfully. Lobsters became a dish for wealthy people. So here we go. The dish turned into from cheap prisoner commoner food to top of the line excellency. Yeah, that's number 1. Now for number 2, the longest paragraph, I'd like to ask for Mr. Zahui, which picture will you match it with?
E.
Yeah, you can already see that. There's a big fire, and well, only picture D has fire after all. All right, next is number 3. I would like to ask for, So what do you think paragraph 3 would go with?
C.
C. Are you okay? It could be, yeah. And last, so number 4 is probably A if we go with that order. So, and let's see the results. The results are as follows: number 1 B, number 2 D, number 3 C, number 4 A. All right, so congratulations everyone for getting the right answer. Now, before we move on, before we move on to like the next topic, I think we still have a lot of things that we can talk about in this lesson as well. So at the beginning of the lesson, I did ask all of you guys to research about London, and you guys did an amazing job finding about the current London. So now I'd like you guys to complete the second question, which is going to be, what was different how was it different in the 17th century? So now I'm going to give you guys about 5 minutes, okay? No, maybe 10, yes. 10 minutes to research about London in the past. London in the 17th century, okay? Since you're gonna have to search a little bit harder than the current London, I think 10 minutes is reasonable. Okay, everyone, so please spend the next 10 minutes to research about London in the past. And once you're done, I would like to invite everyone back to talk about it, okay? So 10 minutes to research about London in the 17th century. You can focus on how they dressed, how they talked, and so on. Anything you like. Everyone, so please spend the next 10 minutes to research about old London, okay? Have fun. You guys can learn a lot about history if you do the research. Yeah.
Can I go first?
What do you want to say?
I mean, I know it's pretty short and all, but I'll try my best. Okay, so the creation of the suburb of Covent Garden in the early 17th century started a trend of fashionable house.
Please, can you slow down a little bit? I'm having a hard time trying to keep up and listen. It's because the way that you pronounce the words, they're not quite clear. So can you slow down and start over? Okay.
Okay. So the creation of the suburb of Covent Garden in the early 17th century started a trend of fashionable housing for aristocrats. I'm better reclaim this.
Okay.
And the wealthy on the west side of London development was interrupted by the Civil War, but began apace following the Restoration of 1660. Until the Great Fire, the old city of London, contained within its wall, remained as it had evolved since Saxon time. Many houses, taverns, and workshops were built of wood and plaster in a Tudor style. Most churches and civic buildings were of stone, originally constructed during the medieval period. Streets led this way and that, and buildings jutted out in an irregular fashion with little informality in the planning. That's it.
Okay, thank you, Ngao. It would be really nice if you can also share what you have spoken in the chat box, okay? You can spend the next few minutes to type it out. And I'd like to ask for some other people in the meantime to talk about what they've learned about old London, the history of London as well. So I see that our class has a new student. I think her name is Tang, right? Or is it Tang? I'm not sure. So can you please turn on your microphone and introduce yourself to us, okay? Since you are a bit late.
Yes, hello teacher, sorry, because today I'm late.
for the class. My name is Thanh and I'm 13 years old. Yeah.
13. Yes.
Yes.
I see. You're quite young. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
It means that our class is quite diverse. We got students from all ages. Okay, so Thanh, how long have you been in this class? Like, as in today, like when did you enter the class?
I entered the class at
No, I guess the better question to ask right now is that, Thanh, did you do some research about old London?
my research of what? Can you say it again because I don't hear.
Okay, so I need you to focus. All right, Thanh, did you research about London in the 17th century yet? Did you research about it?
Yes.
All right, so if you did, I would love it if you can share the information that you have learned to everyone, okay? So Thanh, please go ahead and tell everyone. So Thanh, please turn on your microphone and talk about what you have researched, okay? Thế là em có bảo là em đã có tìm hiểu về cái London thế kỷ 17 rồi, nên là hỏi luôn là em đã tìm kiếm được những cái gì, em có thể chia sẻ cho mọi người được không? So Thanh, can you do that?
Yes. My English is not có thể là từ em không biết gì.
Thế thì em có thể thử truyền tải cái gì mà em có thể nói được không? Yes. Everything you can. Anh chưa tốt thì cũng không sao đâu, chúng ta đến đây để học mà. You need to learn after all. So if you're not good yet, that's okay. We can learn to be better. So Thanh, please tell me what you have learned about London in the 17th century.
I think it's in the 17th century of London. I think that means it's wait in the I can say the word
Ok Thanh, bây giờ nói lại nào cho thầy nào em có cái gì nào?
I think it's the
em trình bày giúp thầy bằng tiếng Việt được không? Em đã tìm thấy những cái thông tin gì rồi nào? Thì chúng ta sẽ cùng nói với nhau bằng tiếng Anh.
Dạ vâng, tại vì ở đây em thấy là nó có những sự chuyển đổi đánh dấu về kinh tế thì đang kinh tế thì đang được phát triển rất là mạnh mẽ về ở đây là em còn biết được là ở đây em nghĩ là một cái giai đoạn biến động rất là sâu sắc từ khi mà chuyển đổi từ chế độ phong kiến sang chủ nghĩa tư bản. Yes, I think so.
Okay. Thank you. So you have to do. So the words that you're going to need to use is going to be a bit difficult. Yes, just take a while. So let's talk about the So the first thing you said was that the economy it grew strong, là cái kinh tế nó phát triển lại. Và nếu mà chúng ta phải nói về chế độ phong kiến sang chủ nghĩa tư bản thì cái từ mà hai từ mà nó cần tìm ở đây nó sẽ hơi khó một chút. Từ chế độ phong kiến đấy thì nó sẽ là feudalism, sẽ là cái từ này, và chủ nghĩa tư bản là capitalism. So I have written them in the chat box for everyone to look at. And yes, you can't really talk about you can talk about London and England as a whole without its capitalism. It changed a lot over the years. All right, so the next person that I would like to invite is Mr. Phạm Tuấn Khang. You're also new, you just joined this class, if I recall. So, Mr. Khang, how long have you entered the class? Em vào lớp được bao lâu rồi? So, Khang, can you turn on your microphone, please? Tuấn Khang có ở đó không? Nếu như Tuấn Khang mà không bật mic là thầy sẽ tính là buổi này là không đi. Okay, so you use your parents' account. All right, so can you tell me your name again, please?
My name is Phạm Xuân Trà.
Chào, right? Trà đúng không nhỉ? Hay là gì? Là gì cả? Thì chưa nghe được.
Phạm Tuấn Khang.
Phạm Tuấn Khang thì đúng rồi. Thế thì em vào lớp được bao lâu rồi nhỉ? Vào lớp từ lúc nào nhỉ?
4 giờ 25 ạ.
Ok, thế thì cũng lâu rồi. Ok. Thế thì em phải nói cho giúp thầy này. Hiện tại là cả lớp vừa có một cái nghiên cứu ngắn gọn về cái gọi là London ở thế kỷ thứ 17. Thế thì em có thể trình bày giúp thầy những thứ mà em đã tìm hiểu được không?
Thế kỷ 17 là một giai đoạn đầy biến động đối với London, chứng kiến sự
chứng kiến gì nhỉ?
tử vong dân số, những trận chiến khủng khiếp và một cuộc chiến đại hỏa hoạn đã thay đổi diện mạo thành phố ạ.
Ok, nhưng mà em có thể nói bằng tiếng Anh được không? Can you say that in English? That's going to be the challenge for you today. Can you say that in English?
The 17th century was a tumultuous period for London. Nesting populations, despite terrible battles, and a great fire that changed the face of the city.
Cool. All right. Thank you for your answer. It's really nice. Và nhớ này, cái từ chúng ta ngược tìm đây là tăng tiếng chuyển đổi sẽ là transformational hoặc là transitional được rồi. Transitional. Yeah. It's gonna look like that. Okay. So last person that I want to ask before we start the lesson for today, which is going to be Mr. Zahui. I see that you're quite excited to share. So can you tell us what you've learned about the 17th century?
I've learned about the difference between the 17th century and today. It's about city structure.
City structure.
Yes, and architects. In the 17th century London, the streets were very narrow, crowded. Yes, and most house was made by wood, and that got easily labeled like the picture, you know. Yeah, that's a fire, and there were no skyscraper, no seaway system. Yeah, and today London The building were built by modern skyscraper. The road very wide, organized, and had a free port. And the building can now no more easily to cut farther anymore. And yeah, that's about it, you know.
All right, thank you, Mr. Hui. So there's one thing to tell you though, which is that cái từ skyscraper ấy, tòa nhà chọc trời ấy.
Skyscraper. Okay. Skyscraper.
Okay, so everyone take a look at it. Nó sẽ có 3 âm tiết nhé. There are 3 syllables và nó là skyscraper. This is with skyscraper. Yeah, this is how it's written. Nó viết như này. Và cái từ scrape ấy, nó sẽ như kiểu mình chọc hay là mình làm xước một cái gì đấy, nó mới ra cái từ đấy, cái tòa nhà chọc trời. So skyscraper.
Skyscraper.
Và nếu mà đọc mà không có cái âm s ở giữa cái từ sky và cái từ scraper đấy là nó đọc sẽ thành một từ khá là khác và nó sẽ khá là buồn cười. So before we go home for today, everyone, please have a short practice reading this. Okay, everyone? Skyscraper. Okay, please turn on your microphone and read the word after me. Skyscraper.
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 Good.
Yes. Yay.
Hương and Anh.
Skyscraper.
Skyscraper. Okay. Right. So I think that's it for today. Thank you, everyone. Now, before we go home, I would like to ask one person on what we have learned today. So, Bảo Ngọc, can you tell me what have we learned today?
Well, about the history of London.
Yes, we learned about the modern day London, and we have also learned about the history of London in the past. All right. So I hope that you guys had a lot of fun studying with me today, and I hope to see everyone next week. Okay, I'm going to end the lesson now because the VOV is also running out of time. All right, so that's it. Thank you, everyone.